Welcome back to the Junk Room, everybody. It's me, the Junkman, coming back at you with another video. So what are we going to talk about today? Well, we're going to talk about two things a lot of you love. Cereal and mask. Before we get started, let's just talk about cereal for a little bit here. There was no better way as a kid growing up in the 80s than to start your day with a big bowl of cereal. Oh, right when you get ready to watch those cartoons, you wake up, head down to the TV. Hopefully your parents were still asleep. Because back then, you might have had, it's very rare that you have more than one television. Maybe late 80s, you might have had a little black and white in your room. But most of the part, you wake up on Saturday morning, get you a big old plastic bowl, fill it up with cereal, put milk in it, get you a spoon, head into the living room, trying to be quiet. Don't want to wake your parents up. They'll get up and they'll come and want to watch the news. So you flip it on ABC, CBS, NBC. You only had 3 channels. And watch some Saturday morning cartoons. What a great time. You felt like a king. Your big old bowl, house is quiet, everybody's asleep. And you're watching, Pac-Man cartoon, Rubik's Cube, the cartoon. A whole bunch of classic cartoons for real. And my go-to cereal was usually Cocoa Pebbles. I really like Cocoa Pebbles because it would turn your milk into chocolate milk. So it was like 2 treats in one. You got your big bowl of cereal, you ate it all, and then you had a big old plastic bowl of chocolate milk. It boggled my mind as a kid. I was like, I know people say, man, they went to the moon. Can you believe it? I was like, yes, I can believe it because somehow they know how to turn my milk into chocolate milk. I was amazed by that. Another go-to cereal was, of course, Captain Crunch. That was another one. Fruit Loops was always, if I was feeling risky, I might get Fruit Loops. Like you said, everybody knows it tears up the roof of your mouth. Captain Crunch has been known to do that also. There's a few little, every once in a while, Cocoa Krispies. Remember those? What was a cookie? Something with a cookie in it. Cookie Crisp. I think I said that. I had a burglar. I always liked the commercials of those, but I don't think I ever had that. Just something about a bowl of cookies just didn't really seem like breakfast to me. And of course, there was no Star Wars cereal, at least not till 1984, when Kellogg's released C-3PO's, the cereal. And by then, I was kind of out of Star Wars, or at least moved on from Star Wars. It wasn't another movie. I was getting into He-Man really big, and I didn't care much about 3POs. I think I may have had a box or 2 here and there, but, I was moving on from cereal also as I was getting older. I was more mature now, and I said, hey, give me a bowl of oatmeal. Can you believe there's some people out there that say oatmeal is cereal? That's as stupid as someone calling a pizza a pie. Anyway, now in 1984, when they released these C-3PO cereals, on the back of the box, some boxes, not all boxes, on the back of the box they released these cutout masks. And you would cut them out. They were made out of cardboard. They were horrible. Honestly, I don't know if you had to tie a string to them. I'm not sure how you got them stuck to your face. I never cut any of these out. They only did 5 of these. 5 of them. So many characters left off. Let's take a look. Of course, you have Darth Vader. There he is right there. And besides Darth Vader, you have, yep, you guessed it, that's a stormtrooper helmet. And one that had to go a little sideways on the box because of the long ears was, of course, Yoda. And you couldn't do Star Wars while having the farm boy himself, don't get me started on that, Luke Skywalker. There he is, looking all fresh and new. That's a New Hope Luke Skywalker right there. That's not a Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker for sure. And you couldn't do it without C-3PO on the back of the box. So there he is. He was the slogan man for the cereal, so you had to do him. Now, as a kid in 1984, you probably saw this box and you thought, man, this is exciting. Who would ever have thought this? They used to put the prize in the box. Now they made the prize the box. They put the mask on the box. No more digging through it and everything. You got to take the bag out and then cut it out and everything. But you didn't have to hear your parents say, don't you stick your hand in the bottom of that cereal. Wait till you find the prize. Didn't you hate that? You're like, first thing you want to do is open it up, stick your hand down there, get your germs all around there. We didn't have to worry about no COVID. Get everything down, look for that free whistle or whatever you got. But no, sometimes your parents would catch you and like, no, because we used to take a big old bowl and pour it all out until we got the prize and then pour it all back in the bag. Whew. Parents didn't like that at all. But anyway, if you saw this box in 1984, you probably thought, That's genius. That's different. Let me collect them all, get Star Wars mask on the back of cereal boxes. Well, the truth is, if you live down under Australian country, you know, down there where YouTuber Usual Mike hangs out, man, well, great guy. Check out his channel, Usual Mike, if you want to keep up with the latest Star Wars news. Toy news, that is. Anyway, 1984 in Australia, on the Kellogg's box, they already gave kids in Australia Star Wars masks to play with. Or wear, I should say. And they did a lot more than the 5 they did on the 3PO box. They even did better ones. Let's take a look at the Kellogg's mask that was only on Australia boxes. First, we got Darth Vader. As you can see, it's different than the Darth Vader in the US 1984 release, but it's still Darth Vader. And also, like the US 1984 box, we've got a Stormtrooper. There he is right there, looking all Stormtroopery. And Yoda appeared on the box also, just like 1984 in the US, but this time his head's more vertical. Now, of course, they did 3PO, just like they did in 1984. And let's look at Luke Skywalker. A little different looking Luke Skywalker here. He's got his hair parted in a different place, but it is Luke Skywalker. Junkman, why are you doing the video of this? The same mask again, just the artwork's a little different. Come on, are you really at that bottom of the barrel? Nope, it's because they did 3 of them in Australia that we never got in the US. In 1984 on the 3PO box, we never got these, and they're great. I don't know why these were left off, why they didn't bring these back, because one of them is probably one of the most popular characters in Star Wars, if you don't count Darth Vader. Let's take a look at Boba Fett. Here he is, Boba Fett. Yep, that's right, a Boba Fett mask on the back of cornflakes in Australia. But if you take out those dotted lines and has your nose poking through the mask, it's going to look pretty silly. And another one on the box, Chewbacca. Why did they do Chewbacca in 1984? I'm not really sure. But here's Chewbacca. You can put this on your face and run around your house and say, "Rrr, rrr, rrr." That's the worst Chewbacca impression I ever heard. Sorry about that. But now let's save the best for last. This is my personal favorite, and the only reason I did the video because I wanted to show it off. Bossk. Although it's green, it looks kind of like a lizard, but that's Bossk, right? We all can agree that's Bossk. Now it says Bounty Hunter Mask. It doesn't give a name, but we all know who that is. Yep, that's Bossk. So you cut this out, pop out the eyes, have to pop out a nose area. I don't know. They really wanted you to breathe through your nose down in Australia. But there it is, a Bossk. I'll be honest, I'm going to have to put that on a shirt. Really like the look of it. And not only did these Kellogg 1980 boxes in Australia give you a free mask, they gave you a free recipe. With that recipe, you can make Yoda Yummies. I can't really tell what this is. I mean, is that a cookie with a green booger in it? Or is it more like a biscuit with a green booger? I'm not really sure. Well, that's a look at the mask that came on Kellogg cereal boxes. Now, I'll be honest, it's a short video, but I just really wanted to talk about that Bossk one. I really wanted to show it off. Although that Boba Fett was cool. If I had that in the US, I would have put that on. I would have put that on my head and ran around the neighborhood for at least 2 months. Well, not 2 months. I think it was cardboard. It would have been broken in an hour. But if I could, I would have ran around the street with it. But look, sadly, we didn't get it, just the kids in Australia did. We got stuck. We had to wait till 1984 to get just the 5 basic ones. No Bossk, no Boba Fett, not even a Chewbacca. Well, did you live in Australia? Did you know about these masks? Did you cut out Bossk and wear it on your face? Or did you put it somewhere else? Well, let me know that and more in the comments below. And until the next video, thumbs up on my content, subscribe to the channel. We'll talk again soon.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.